You've probably heard it before: salt can clear energy, absorb negativity, and even attract prosperity. Maybe you've even tried it. A pinch at the door, a bowl near the stove. But what if I told you that placing salt in the wrong spot might be doing absolutely nothing, or worse, quietly absorbing the very energy you're trying to keep? Most people overlook this, not because they don't care, but because no one talks about where the salt should go. We talk about crystals, decluttering, affirmations, but this simple, nearly invisible ritual, it's almost forgotten. In today's video, I'm going to show you the one place in your home, just one small, quiet spot, where a glass of salt water can act like a magnet for clarity, peace, and yes, even prosperity. Not through superstition or wishful thinking, but through something much simpler: placement, intention, and consistency. The best part, you won't need to buy anything fancy. No sage bundles, no wind chimes. Just a clean glass, a little salt, and fresh water. Now, if you're feeling like your home has been heavy lately, stale air, restless nights, a sense that things just aren't flowing, this might explain more than you think. Because sometimes, energy doesn't need a full renovation. It just needs one overlooked corner to be seen again. And this glass of salt water, it works quietly, without show. You won't hear a chime or see a light flicker. But the shift will come in how your space feels, how your thoughts settle, how your days begin to soften. So stay with me. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through a calming, grounded ritual. No fluff, no drama, just a simple placement that could quietly open the door to something new. Ready? Let's begin. Part 1. This tiny glass doesn't just absorb moisture, it draws in wealth. It's just a glass. Ordinary. Sitting silently in a corner you rarely look at. And yet, within days of placing it there with nothing but water and salt inside, you begin to notice something. The house feels quieter, the air somehow softer. Maybe you're sleeping a little better. Maybe that conversation with your son didn't feel as heavy. Maybe the morning light in your kitchen falls a little differently. No one else notices it, but you do. That's the thing about this practice. It doesn't shout, it doesn't sparkle, it doesn't ask for belief. It simply shows up, and if you let it, it begins to do its work. Salt has always been more than just seasoning. In nearly every ancient culture, it was revered. Preserver, cleanser, protector. Not because it was magical, but because it was honest. Salt doesn't pretend, it absorbs. It draws in moisture, tension, energy that doesn't belong. But when paired with water and placed with intention, salt doesn't just absorb, it transforms. Especially when it's tucked into the right corner of your home, where forgotten energy tends to settle, grow stagnant, and slowly influence how you feel. Let's be honest, not every day feels balanced. Sometimes it's not the noise outside that weighs on you, it's the weight inside the house. The stillness that doesn't feel restful. The clutter that seems invisible but presses on your chest. You might walk room to room and still feel like something isn't quite right. That something is stuck. And when energy gets stuck, money does too. Conversations stall, plans blur. The days repeat themselves, and the spark that used to light you up in the morning, it flickers. That's where this tiny glass comes in. You see, what we're doing here isn't superstition. It's not about luck or folklore or belief systems. It's about relationship, the one you have with your space. When you place a glass of salt water down in a spot most people overlook, you're not just setting an object there. You're making a quiet declaration: I am ready to reset. I am ready to receive. I am ready to let go of what no longer moves me forward. Think of your home like a sponge. It soaks up every conversation, every mood, every worry left unspoken. Over time, these unseen sediments collect. In the corners, behind doors, beneath furniture. That's why you can clean your house and still feel tired. That's why you can organize your closet and still feel heavy. Because the energy hasn't moved. But when you bring salt and water into that forgotten space, something begins to shift. It starts subtle. The water might turn cloudy in a few days. Or the salt might begin to crystallize up the glass, like it's trying to grow something out of itself. That's not random. That's feedback. That's your space releasing what no longer needs to stay. And while it's happening, you don't need to watch it. You don't need to hover or overthink. Just let it sit. Let it breathe. Let it do the work you've quietly asked for. What's remarkable is how quickly this simple ritual can create a sense of movement internally and externally. A bill you were dreading somehow resolves itself. A phone call you'd been avoiding goes better than expected. A new opportunity floats in, not loud, not dramatic, but just enough to remind you you are not stuck. Your home is listening. And when your home supports you energetically, you move through life with less resistance. Some people will ask, but how can a glass of salt water do all this? And I say, how can a room full of sunlight shift your mood? How can the smell of lavender ease your shoulders? How can a single photo bring tears after years of healing? Energy is subtle, but it's real. And when you place something in your space with quiet, consistent care, it responds. The beauty of this ritual isn't just in what it does, it's in how it makes you feel. Empowered, not dependent. Grounded, not frantic. Hopeful, but in a way that's steady and rooted.
Because this isn't about chasing change, it's about creating space for it to arrive.
Gently, gradually, through the tiniest of acts. So yes, it's just a glass, but it's also a threshold, a reset button, a quiet invitation to let your home catch up with the woman you've become. Not the woman who needed to hold everything together, but the one who's finally ready to let some things go. And if all it takes to begin that shift is salt, water, and a secret little spot in your home you've walked past 100 times, then maybe the transformation you've been waiting for has been waiting for you too all along. Part 2. 3 common mistakes that block the energy flow. Let's say you've placed the glass. You followed every step with care, the salt, the water, the stirring. But nothing changes. The air still feels heavy. You're still waking up drained. Money still flows in like a trickle and disappears just as quietly. At first, you wonder, did I do it wrong? Did I miss something? And the truth is, maybe you did, but not in a big, dramatic way. What often blocks the flow isn't a lack of effort. It's the smallest things we overlook, the quiet mistakes we didn't know were mistakes. So let's pause here gently and walk through the 3 most common missteps that quietly interrupt this ritual's power before you blame yourself, before you give up on the practice entirely. The first mistake is using a regular drinking glass, the kind that's been through 100 breakfasts, held orange juice, coffee, even that emergency glass of wine on a Tuesday night when everything felt too much. We tell ourselves it's just a glass. But here's the truth, not all objects are energetically neutral. Some things hold memory, even when we can't see it. A drinking glass may be clean, but it's not empty, not really. It holds the residue of daily life. And when you use it in a ritual that's meant to clear and reset, it brings all those imprints with it. That's why this glass must be different. New, if possible. Unused for anything else. Not because of superstition, but because of energetic hygiene. You wouldn't write a fresh journal entry over a page filled with old ink. This is the same. You're creating space. Let the container reflect that. The second mistake, the salt. It's easy to grab whatever's in the pantry, a fine, bright white table salt, maybe with iodine or anti-caking agents. But here's what's often missed: the more processed a material is, the less life it holds. That kind of salt is engineered to pour smoothly and sit on a shelf for years. But this ritual doesn't need perfection, it needs presence. It needs salt that still feels connected to the earth. That's why sea salt or Himalayan pink salt is ideal, not because of trends or packaging, but because they're raw. They haven't been stripped of their essence. They still listen. That sounds strange, I know, but you'll feel it. There's a different weight, a different stillness. And in a practice like this, where silence is power, the tools you use matter. Just as you wouldn't wear perfume to meditate, you don't want additives in your salt when you're inviting in clarity. And the third mistake, the one that happens most often, is placing the glass in the wrong kind of space. People tend to set it somewhere convenient. On a cluttered counter, beside a buzzing fridge, in a high-traffic hallway where it's bumped and forgotten. But here's what most don't realize: energy doesn't just flow, it settles. And where it settles, it soaks in. If you place the glass in a space that's already overwhelmed with wires, shoes, stacks of unopened mail, it gets drowned. The salt can't filter what it can't breathe through. The water becomes a mirror, yes, but if all it reflects is chaos, it can't do its job. That's why choosing the right corner matters, not just by compass direction, but by calmness. You need a spot that's undisturbed, quiet, tucked away, but not hidden in shame. This is an altar, not an afterthought. Even a shelf, a windowsill, a bedside table, if chosen with care, can become a point of powerful release. And here's where it all comes together: these aren't just physical mistakes. They're reflections of something deeper. When we rush and reuse, when we choose convenience over clarity, when we place something powerful in the middle of chaos and hope it will work anyway, it's not about salt or water. It's about the parts of ourselves that forget we're allowed to start fresh. That we're allowed to clear space. That we're allowed to stop pouring clean energy into a dirty cup. But now you know. Now you see what wasn't working, and more importantly, why. And there's no judgment here, only awareness. only the quiet kind of honesty that makes room for something better. So if the last time you tried this ritual, it felt like nothing happened, try again. But this time, let the glass be new. Let the salt be pure. Let the space be chosen with intention. These aren't just corrections, they're invitations to treat your energy like it matters, because it does. And maybe, just maybe, that's the real shift, not what the salt removes, but what you remember about yourself in the process. Part 3. The 3-minute ritual that quietly changes your home's energy. Let's begin. You don't need a full moon, special incense, or a quiet house. You just need a moment, a breath, and the decision to show up for your space, not out of superstition, but because something inside you is ready for a shift. This ritual takes less than 3 minutes, but what it opens up can last much longer. If you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. First, the glass. Choose one that's never been used for drinking. Clear, simple, unmarked, the kind that holds light without calling attention to itself. Rinse it with clean water and dry it gently. As you hold it in your hands, notice your posture. Are your shoulders tense? Is your breath shallow? Don't fix it, just notice. This is not about perfection. It's about presence. You're not just holding a glass, you're holding an intention. Next, the salt. Sea salt or Himalayan pink pure unprocessed. Take out 3 spoonfuls and place them beside the glass. Don't rush. Let this be part of the experience. Each spoonful is more than a measurement, it's a message. You're gathering your focus, your energy, your readiness. You're telling your space, I'm here, I'm paying attention, I'm making room for something better. Then comes the water. Pour it fresh, not hours before, not from yesterday's bottle. Cold or room temperature, whatever feels clean to you.
As the water touches the salt,
Listen for the sound. It's quiet, barely a whisper, but something begins to stir. In the water, in the air.
maybe in you too. Now stir slowly, clockwise. You're not mixing soup, you're guiding flow. One circle, then another, then one more. Don't rush the motion.
Let your wrists soften. Let your thoughts slow with it. As you stir, speak, out loud if you can, whisper if you prefer. But let the words come through your mouth, not just your mind. You can say, I am cleansing, I am opening, I am ready. Or make it your own. What matters isn't the wording, it's the weight. Each word should land like a stone dropped in still water. Not loud, but true. And then stop. Set the spoon aside. Look at the glass. Really look. Not to analyze, but to witness. This is the moment the ritual becomes real, not because you've done everything perfectly, but because you've done it with care. That care, that quiet sincerity is what activates the shift. Not the salt, not the water, you. This ritual doesn't need candles. It doesn't need a soundtrack. It doesn't even need belief. It only needs your attention. That's the hardest thing to give, especially when life pulls at you from every angle. But in these 3 minutes, you've chosen to pause. You've chosen to realign. And that choice carries more power than you think. What happens next isn't always visible. You may not feel a rush of air or a sudden burst of light. Most often, the shift arrives gently. A calmer breath. A room that feels easier to sit in. A phone call that doesn't drain you. A decision that feels clear instead of cloudy. That's how energy moves, quietly, respectfully, but decisively when invited. You can place the glass immediately after this, or you can hold it for a moment longer. Let your body guide you. Sometimes, just standing with that glass in your hand feels like a pause button on the world. Like time takes a breath with you. You don't need to explain it. You just need to feel it. And here's something important. You don't need to repeat this ritual every day. It's not a chore. It's not another thing to check off. Think of it as a reset. Something you return to when the air feels dense, when your mind feels pulled in too many directions, when the house begins to carry a weight that doesn't belong. You'll know when it's time. Your body will tell you. The same way it knows when you've been holding your breath too long. If you forget a step, don't worry. If you skip a word, don't start over. This isn't a spell. It's a signal. What matters most is the sincerity behind it. The small, quiet way you say to your home, I'm here, I care, I want peace, and I'm willing to create space for it. That willingness changes things. Not always on the outside, but inside. Inside, something opens. A window maybe, a current. A sense of being supported, even when nothing on your to-do list changes. That's the true magic of this ritual. Not that it fixes everything, but that it reminds you that stillness is available. That clarity is close. That peace doesn't always need a vacation. Sometimes it just needs a glass of salt water, stirred by your own steady hand. So if today feels heavy, start here. If you're longing for movement but don't know where to begin, start here. If you're carrying things you can't name, start here. This glass isn't loud, but it's listening. And sometimes, All your home needs to change is for you to speak first. Part 4. Place it here and watch your energy and money shift now that your glass is ready, still clear, holding the quiet weight of your intention. The final question remains, where do you place it? And here's where most people overthink. They search for perfect directions, exact measurements, or elaborate symbolism. But this ritual doesn't ask for complexity. It asks for awareness. Energy doesn't flow through blueprints. It flows through presence. Through corners we've forgotten, doorways we pass without thought, and rooms that once felt alive but now feel a little heavier than they should. So today, we're not just placing a glass, we're choosing a space to realign, reconnect, and gently restore. These 4 places are not magic spots, they're energetic pressure points, and when tended to, they shift more than air. They shift what you feel, what you attract, what you allow. Start with your front entrance. Not the foyer, not the rug. The actual entry point where the energy of the outside world crosses into your inner one. Think of it like this: if your home had a mouth, this is where it breathes in. And just like the air you inhale shapes how you feel, the energy your door lets in shapes everything inside, from your moods to your finances. If the space near your door is chaotic, mail stacked high, shoes scattered, keys jingling into silence, it doesn't just look messy. It feels unfiltered. That's why placing a glass of salt water just inside the entrance can act as a quiet gatekeeper. It's not blocking energy, it's refining it, helping you decide without words what enters your space and what gets left at the threshold. Tuck the glass in a quiet corner, behind a plant, beside a console, somewhere unobtrusive but intentional. You're not hiding it, you're grounding it. Next, the bedroom. This is where you dream, where you release, where your body lays down everything it held during the day and where your subconscious picks it all back up again. It's one thing to clean your sheets, it's another to clear the air around your bed. Most people don't realize how much energy they absorb while they sleep. That's why a saltwater glass beside your bed can be so quietly powerful. It doesn't glow, it doesn't hum. It simply sits, drawing out what doesn't belong. A spiritual air purifier that runs without noise or wires. Place it on a nightstand, a low shelf, or even a sturdy windowsill. Don't place it under the bed, it needs to breathe just like you. And if you live with someone, a partner, a pet, that's okay. The energy field of this ritual doesn't choose sides. It lifts the whole room. Now let's talk about the wealth corner. It's not a superstition, it's an anchor. In Feng Shui tradition, the far left corner from your front door is considered your prosperity zone. But even without maps and diagrams, this space speaks. It's often a corner you don't visit much, where dust gathers, where boxes pile up, where old projects sit unfinished. That energy of delay, of stuckness, clings, and your finances feel it. So before you place the glass, clean the corner. Not a deep scrub, just a moment of care, a cloth, a soft breath, a letting go, and then set the glass down, quiet, undemanding, but full of presence. Some people like to place a coin or a folded bill beneath it. You can, just keep it simple. This isn't about decoration, it's about declaration. I am ready to release what blocks me. I am ready to make space for what wants to arrive. Finally, your workspace. Whether it's a home office, a kitchen counter with a laptop, or a chair by the window where you think, this is where your energy becomes action. And when the energy here is scattered, your thoughts are too. That's why placing a glass of salt water on your desk tucked gently in a corner can help more than any productivity hack. It won't make your to-do list disappear, but it may help you meet it with more clarity, less weight. Avoid putting the glass near electronics. Keep it away from cables, routers, buzzing lamps. Give it room. This isn't a barrier, it's a boundary. A line between the noise and your focus. And what's beautiful is you'll know when it's working. You'll catch yourself breathing deeper, making clearer decisions, feeling less reactive, more steady. That's not coincidence. That's coherence, energy aligning with purpose. What connects all these spaces isn't location, it's intention. In every corner, the glass becomes a signal. Not to the universe, not to the spirits, but to you. To the part of you that has been running, holding, fixing, forgetting to pause. And now you paused, you placed. And even though no one else sees what you've done, you do. And that's where the shift begins. In what you choose to tend to, in what you no longer ignore. The front door, your rest, your resources, your focus. Each glass, a promise. I'm paying attention. I'm honoring this space. I'm showing up gently but fully. So as the days pass, watch, not the glass. Watch the way the room feels, the way the light lands, the way you speak, the way you choose. It might be subtle, but subtle doesn't mean small. Subtle is how real things begin, quietly, honestly, from within. Part 5. How do you know it's working? You've placed the glass. Quietly, thoughtfully. You didn't expect fireworks, but still, a part of you wonders, did anything really shift? Is it working? That's a fair question. You live in a world that measures results in speed, in numbers, in visibility. But this is different. This kind of shift whispers. It begins in places you don't often check. Not your inbox, not your bank account, but your breath, your body, your space. So how do you know when it's working? You feel it before you see it. Start with the water. Not every day, but just glance when you pass by. Has it turned cloudy? Are there tiny bubbles clinging to the sides? Has the salt started to rise along the rim, forming soft, white edges like frost against glass? That's your first sign. The glass is doing what it was meant to, absorbing, filtering, catching what doesn't belong so you don't have to. Some people even find shapes in the salt, patterns that look like wings or waves. You don't need to interpret them. Just notice. Let it be a moment of connection. A quiet something reminding you that the energy in your space is not stuck. It's responding. But maybe the glass stays clear. No change, no rise. Does that mean nothing's happening? Not at all. Sometimes it means your space is already balanced, or that the energy is too subtle to leave a visible trace just yet. In those cases, your body will be the barometer. Ask yourself, am I sleeping more deeply? Am I waking without that heaviness in my chest? Do I feel less overwhelmed, even if nothing in my schedule changed? Is there a softness in how I move through my day, less pushing, more flow? These are not small things, they are signs. And they are sacred. Sometimes the confirmation comes in quiet coincidences. A conversation that goes better than you expected. A payment that clears faster than usual. A small but meaningful yes after weeks of hearing not yet. You might brush these off at first. Call them luck. Good timing. But what if they're not random? What if they're responses? Tiny acknowledgments that your space is no longer working against you, but with you. Still, let's be honest, there will be days you feel nothing. No change, no shift. That's okay. Healing doesn't run on a clock. Energy doesn't obey calendars. But the glass remains unmoving, unwavering, a mirror for your intention. And sometimes, just knowing it's there is enough to hold you steady on the days when everything else wobbles. Here's something else to pay attention to: the moment when you forget it's there. And then one day, you look up and notice the water has turned, or the salt has risen, or you feel, inexplicably, that it's time to replace it. That's not forgetfulness, that's trust. You trusted the process long enough to let it work without needing to control it. And when that moment comes, when you pour out the old water, rinse the glass, refill it fresh, you'll do so not because you have to, but because you want to. Because it feels right. Like changing the sheets, like lighting a candle, like turning a page. There is no finish line to this ritual, no final sign that tells you you've arrived. That's not what this is. What you're doing is learning to read the language of your own space, to feel when it's tense, to notice when it's open, to sense when it wants support. And in doing so, you're not just tending to a room, you're tending to yourself. That's the real work. And it doesn't happen all at once. It happens in the smallest moments. The ones you almost miss unless you're paying attention. So how do you know it's working? When you feel less like you're pushing through your days and more like your days are meeting you halfway. When your home begins to feel like it's holding you, not just housing you. When the background noise quiets just enough for you to hear your own inner voice again. That's when you'll know. And maybe, just maybe, you'll smile passing the glass, the one no one else notices, the one that never asked for praise, and you'll think it's quiet, but something's changed, and so have I. So here we are, a simple glass, a little salt, fresh water, and yet so much more than the sum of its parts. This ritual isn't about folklore or fantasy. It's about how energy settles in a space and how awareness can gently stir it awake again. Every step you've taken in this video, the choices, the placement, the stillness, hasn't just been about your home. It's been about your relationship with space, with presence, and with yourself. We live in a world that rewards urgency, noise, outcomes. But energy doesn't respond to speed, it responds to sincerity. And that's what you gave. You paused. You noticed. You acted with care. That's powerful. Because in a life where so much feels beyond your control, what you just practiced was a quiet declaration: I do have influence. I can clear space for peace. I can invite clarity, prosperity, and ease without shouting for it. If your water turns cloudy, beautiful. That's movement. If it stays clear, equally beautiful. That's balance. If your space feels softer, your thoughts a little quieter, your sleep a little deeper, then something is shifting. And if all it did was remind you that you deserve to live in a home that supports your energy, not drains it, that alone is a gift. I want to thank you for sharing this moment with me, for staying, for listening, not just to my words, but to the quiet part inside you that said, yes, I want this. Your presence here is not small, it's meaningful. And I hope, truly, that from this point forward, your home begins to feel more like an ally, not just a shelter. A place where energy flows in harmony with your heart, where what you need can find you more easily because the space is ready. And so are you. So take a breath, let the silence settle, and as you go on with your day, may you carry with you a new kind of stillness. One that grounds you, uplifts you, and gently reminds you, sometimes the smallest shift changes everything. Thank you for being here. And until we meet again, may your space be light, your energy clear, and your heart open to all that's quietly arriving.